Good morning, everyone. So, I decided to take this video outside today. One, my children are in rare form this morning. Like, this whole time with quarantine, they've been pretty good. They've had a few days where they've just not, had good days, I guess. But this morning is my almost 3-year-old's day, I guess, just to give mommy hell, mainly in the form of wanting snacks but not wanting to get them on his own. Like, he reminds me of his older brother, like, who would always want me to make him macaroni and cheese all the time. Like, he couldn't possibly just get up off his butt and do it himself. And Connor is definitely following in Jake's footsteps with that. So I told him to stop being lazy and get his own snack out of his own snack bucket and deal with it. But it is definitely starting to rain here, and I wanted to get out of the house for even just a few minutes while I could. So Leo and I are out here. He was just chasing a poor little rabbit. Leave the rabbits alone. Just to talk with you all for a little bit. So despite my complaining about Connor and him carrying on like Jake did in Jake's teen years, I decided to focus this week's blog post on being happy, because I'm tired of being unhappy. I'm tired of being stressed about this whole situation. I'm tired of just like having this anxiety that I do and being upset that I can't do the things that I want to do. And I know that you have to like sit in that. You have to realize like these are real feelings that you have to feel, and you have to do what you can to take care of yourself during that time. And I think I did that. But now I'm ready to move past that. I'm ready to make the best of this situation. I'm ready to get back to how I was at the beginning of this, where, yeah, I had the anxiety, but I still found the silver lining in most things that we were doing every day. A couple years ago, I was listening on Audibles to Rachel Hollis's, one of her books. I can't remember which one it was. But she said something about being able to fully feel the emotions that you're feeling. Sorry, my head itches, so you're going to look at the sky for a second. But not staying there. So, like, if somebody close to you passes away, like, yes, experience that. Like, be sad with that. Like, do what you need to do to take care of yourself in that, but don't stay there. And so I didn't want to stay in my sadness. Like, at the beginning of this, like I said, I did pretty good. I had anxiety about everything going on, like most people, but I was still seeing what good every day brought and finding all these different things to do to keep my mind off of it. But then at some point I went away from that, and I don't know, I think concentrated more on the negative than the positive. And now I've sat in it, I've experienced it, and now I need to not stay there. So this week I decided that I'm going to write about something happy. So I was thinking about, in the past, how many weeks has it been since quarantine started? Like 5-6 weeks, around there. All the things that I've done during that time that have brought me happiness. And most of them are new things that I've just discovered as a result of being home, or some things are things that I knew about then, like before it all started, but didn't take the time to just try them out, just to see what they were like. Sorry, I had to take a drink of this shitty Folgers coffee that my husband insisted on buying. It's like fake coffee. It's not good. But it's all we have right now, so it's either that or I'm just a raging bitch for the rest of the day. Anyway, back to the subject. So there's a lot of things that I've wanted to try or tried in the past, started back up, but they've all had a common denominator where they've all brought me happiness during this time. Leo, get out of the woods. Leave the bunny alone. And so I was thinking, like, these have brought me happiness. Maybe it's just possible that something on there will bring somebody else happiness. So I decided to compile a list and see just that, if maybe it helps other people, and like it did me. It's just the littlest things. Like, as you can see today, I'm wearing makeup. This is a big thing. Look at this. Let me slowly turn like this. so you can admire the beauty of this makeup. I got this makeup from a company called Beauty Pie. I was listening to them on a podcast, I don't even remember when, not too long ago. And it's the woman who created the company Bliss and the company Soap and Glory. And then there's a shoe company, I think she did too. But it was basically like, she knows from owning those type of companies how much it costs to make the products. And like Bliss and Soap and Glory aren't too highly priced. She's sold them since she made them, so she doesn't really control all of that anymore. But she wanted to make a company kind of like a Costco for makeup and skincare products, I think, but where you pay a membership fee monthly and you can get the items for like a much lower price. So I bought a ton of makeup, well, not a ton, but like I bought foundation and bronzer and mascara and some face wash and some face wipes for like $44, and that included shipping and the membership fee, which actually they ended up waiving the membership fee, but that would have cost me like $200 if I had gone to Ulta or Sephora to get that stuff. So that's just something that I heard about before, but I didn't take the time to actually explore it and see what it was like and see if I'd like it, and I love it. I'm glad that I took the time to do that. And there's other things like things I've been doing with the kids, or things like we've been doing some social distance visiting. I think it was last week. My daughter, no, I don't remember, maybe a week or two ago, my daughter had a Zoom call with her classmates for the first time in a while. And she had been doing really good up until then, but after that, she just seemed really sad. She was cranky. She was like not her normal self. She definitely, like, you could tell she was missing her friends. So we went on a social distance visit to see her friend Brooklyn. We stayed in the car and we visited with Miss Brooklyn from a distance, and it was great. Like, I got to talk with Brooklyn's mom. Then we stopped by and saw my friend Cheryl and did the same thing. And just seeing somebody face to face is so much different. Like, yeah, you can see me face to face right now on this live. But it's not the same as like being in the presence of your people, like people that make you happy. And I was so glad that she was able to have that. I was able to have that. We went and did that with some family. We got to see my niece, who oddly enough was wearing like the same shirt that I'm wearing right now. But just like being in the company of the ones that you love and the ones that bring you happiness, like, it's so much different than FaceTiming. You can only get so much from FaceTiming. You get a lot more in person. So anyway, I just thought I'd put it all on the list, see if it helps anybody else out that might be struggling out there like I am / was, because I think I still am a little bit, but I'm trying really hard to get out of that funk and just focus on the good things. So enjoy my makeup today. Enjoy my blog today. It hit Facebook at 6:35 this morning, so you can see it there, and I will attempt to put the link in here after I'm done with this. But have a great day. I'm gonna find the dog and hope he's not like chasing rabbits again, and then go inside so we can beat the rain. Bye, guys.